Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is about how I stopped weaning my baby or how I stopped breastfeeding my baby and tips to bear in mind before you start weaning your baby. Stopping breastfeeding is a personal decision and the process varies from person to person. Here I'll be telling you guys what worked for me and what did not work for me during weaning my baby. So a lot of people have so many things in mind before they think of winning their baby. So maybe they need to resume work. So maybe they're just tired. Like it can be exhausting. So maybe you're just tired, or maybe you realize that your baby is rejecting solid, and then so you feel winning your baby will be the best thing to help the baby in order to start receiving solid. So, but before you start winning your baby, these are what you have to bear in mind before thinking of winning your baby. So, but for me, I decided to stop because it was becoming embarrassing. Like, imagine going out with the family and you're looking for a restroom or you want to go to the car to breastfeed your baby. Like, her demand was just becoming too much. You get so immediately when we clocked 1 year and 2 weeks, I was like, no, I'm not gonna continue. So I started thinking of what to do. I started thinking of how to win my baby. So, but before you start all of this, there are certain things you have to bear in mind before you think of winning your baby. So here we're going to discuss about them. Also bear in mind that WHO recommend breastfeeding for up to 2 years. But if you're tired of being that like me, I don't think there's anything bad there. So just make up your mind and go ahead. So number one here is gradual weaning. Okay. So it is generally advised to wean gradually as it allows your baby to adjust and also reduces discomfort for both you and your baby. Gradual weaning can take several weeks or even months, depending on your comfort level and your baby's response. So I know, and usually when breastfeeding my baby, I breastfeed her in her own demand. Like anytime she wants it, I give it to her. So when I started weaning, I had to you know, reduce the number of times I breastfeed her. Like we started doing morning and night. I could skip the afternoon. I make sure I prepare something for her. I give her her formula. I make noodles, all those stuffs for her. So I reduced the number of times I was able to breastfeed her. The second one here is introduce alternative feeding method. So start by introducing bottle feeding or cup feeding to replace breastfeeding sections. Use express breast milk or formula, or you can combine the both. Begin with one feeding section per day and gradually increase the number of bottle or cup feedings while reducing the number of breastfeeding sections. So the third one is distraction and comfort techniques. As you reduce breastfeeding sections, your baby may still seek comfort on the breast. Offer alternative ways of comfort such as cuddling, rocking, singing, or providing favorite toys. So the next one here is manage discomfort. As you decrease breastfeeding, your breast may become engorged or uncomfortable. The thing is to elevate discomfort, express only enough milk to relieve pressure without fully emptying your breast. Apply cold compressors or cabbage can help reduce engorgement. The thing there is that for the discomfort here, I was so lucky that I only felt it for 2 days. Like I remember talking to a friend about it, and for me, she was trying to tell me to get some drugs, but I was like, okay, the following day I'm going to look for cabbage and apply since I read about it. So what I did was I was able to get a cabbage, I put it in the fridge and I applied it on my breast and it did the magic for me. So I think the third day I was completely relieved. Yeah. Next one on our list is seek support. It is essential to seek support, especially during this transition. Talk to your partner, family, or friends. about your decision to stop breastfeeding. They can offer encouragement and assistance for caring for your baby during this period. Okay, so mine, I spoke to my husband about it, and what we did was, like I said earlier, I started giving her, I stopped giving her in the afternoon. So after when we moved forward, I that was a year and 2 months. Yes, it took me like 2 months and 2 weeks before she stopped, because I made my decision at a year and 2 weeks. So when we were a year and 2 months, I was still winning her, you know. So what I did was, I spoke to my husband about it. So he started sleeping with her in the same room. I would go to the other room and sleep. So he was sleeping with her. And anytime she wakes up at night, I made sure I provided yogurt and cheese. Yes, and cheese. So her formula is also there. You get. So anytime she wakes up, he mix everything for her and he give it to her. And I'll be in the other room, like hearing her cry. Like, it's not just easy. So the last one here is patience and flexibility. Every baby and situation is unique. So basically, be prepared for some ups and downs during this weaning process. So be patient with yourself and your baby, as it may take time to adjust to this new routine. Remember, weaning or breastfeeding is a gradual process that should be done at your pace and based on your baby's needs. It's important to prioritize both your emotional and physical well being throughout this process. So we've come to the end of this section. If this video has been helpful to you, remember to give me a thumb up. See you guys in our next section. Bye bye.